Hi everyone. So something happened today which I'd like to share with you guys, and I know it will be very helpful to you. So my first daughter would usually be the first to dress up and be ready for school. She would dress herself up. First, she would practically ensure that morning routines are done on time and she's ready on time for school. The younger one would more often than not delay, right, and sometimes make them go late to school, right. And so my wife thought of that and said, okay, this morning, let the younger one dress up first so that she's dressed up and then the elder one can now continue. So she paid more attention to the younger one dressing up and ensuring that she was dressed up on time. And then the older one wasn't dressed up when the younger one was dressed up. And so the elder one was angry that she did not dress up first. So I sensed that there was a competition on who would dress up first. So for the elder one, it was important to her that she dressed up first. And so I called her. So she was crying about it, right? So I called her and I told her, all right, so the competition between who dresses up first and who dresses up last is not very important, right? And that what is important is that you define when you want to dress up and achieve it. And that shift in mindset, right, it's helpful for a lot of people. There are a lot of people who, engage in unhealthy competition, right? Engage in completely unnecessary competition and end up doing things that they get to regret all their lives. Right. And, like I told her, see, if you want to dress up by 6:30, set it as a standard for yourself. And that's an alternative to unhealthy competition. Set a high standard for yourself. Right. If I want to dress up by 6 a.m., I told her, set it for yourself and say, I want to dress up by 6 a.m. So that if you meet 6 a.m. and by 6 a.m. you are dressed up, you have set a standard for yourself and you have achieved it, and you should be comfortable in meeting those standards you have set for yourself. If you feel there's a need to shoot higher and say, I want to be dressed by 5:30, set that standard for yourself and achieve it, and be comfortable in knowing that you have achieved the standard you set for yourself. Putting your eyes on the achievements of other people. Oh, I dressed up by 5:30. Somebody else dressed up by 5 o'clock. So I'm not first. It really is. It's completely unnecessary, and it's a major reason why you see some people take actions that are detrimental to themselves and to others, right? Because of this unhealthy competition. Instead of unhealthy competition, set high standards for yourself. And this is one thing I've observed over time, that when you set high standards for yourself and you meet them many times, you are miles ahead, because many people do not wake up to set high standards for themselves. Yeah, many people do not wake up to set high standards for themselves. So you want to set high standards for yourself, right? And ensure you meet them. If you go about them today and you see that, okay, I did not meet this, what's next? The next day I go about it again and ensure that I meet that standard. And this is not just relevant for children, right? It is for everyone, right? Rather than your eyes fixed on other people and what they are achieving and, how you can beat everybody and be number one. So let's say everybody around you is a mediocre or maybe even below a mediocre, and all you are trying to do is to be the person that would be number one of mediocres, right? Which in some cases may not be the best that you can produce. So you limit the best that you can be to what you see around you, not really the best that you can be. That's the problem with that. That's the problem with unhealthy competition. As long as you are above everyone else, you are okay. But what if you could go more than that? What if you could take it 10 steps higher, but you have to move to step 2 because every other person is on step 1. When you can be on step 10, you can be on step 20, you can be on step 100, but you limit yourself to step 2 as if that's the best you can be because you are above everybody who's on step 1. And that should not be the way you live your life, right? Set high standards for yourself. Set high goals for yourself and go about achieving them. Many times when you go about achieving those high goals, those high standards, you'll be miles apart, right? You'll be miles apart. You would find out that you will be the envy of everyone. You'll be the one everyone is looking at, meeting up with, So take your eyes off people. Take your eyes off the achievements of others. It's good to learn from other people, but take your eyes, or don't fix your eyes on the achievements of others, right? Set high standards for yourself. Go about achieving them, and the sky will be your stepping stone. I'm Eno Chede. I'm here to help you become a better version of yourself. See you next time.